Commission is now back in session. Judge Simpson presiding.
You may be seated. All right, I'm going to do this one first. Arbor One West versus Justin Washburn.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Cheryl Walkoff on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Come up to the table.
Your Honor, to refresh the court's recollection on this, the plaintiff moved to dismiss because the tenant had vacated the premises. The defendant was not satisfied with that resolution. He had a counterclaim filed and wanted to proceed with the counterclaim, which we have answered. And we believe that the counterclaim is moot for the reasons set forth therein, but I can just place on the record. The defendant is indicating damages from June of 2022. He paid rent for 6 months after he claimed the damages were incurred, and it is plaintiff's position that any claim would have been waived due to the payment of rent. And the case was not filed based on any rent that for that time in question.
Time period. Sir?
So while maintenance hadn't been performed, except for once in the 10 months that we occupied the unit, what I really want to focus on is the unlawful interference that occurred.
What unlawful interference?
Changing our locks without notice, both to the building and to our personal unit. Additionally,
Were you provided keys?
Initially, correct. However, at some point,
No. At some point, you're saying they changed the lock.
correct, they drilled out our lock and replaced it. And then replaced the building locks without notice or dissemination of keys.
So you had no key to the building.
Correct.
So how'd you get in?
Somebody had removed the lock from the door physically because people were having to call other members of the apartment building to have them let them.
When is this supposed to have occurred?
This was in February when our lock was drilled.
February of what?
2023. That's listed in the maintenance request that we had put in because we had called multiple times, emailed, asking for when we could receive.
Sir, what do you moved?
Correct.
So what do you want out of this?
This eviction order, which we were not served properly, caused undue stress. And
It's a contract claim. You're not going to get any damages for that. I didn't make up the law. I just tell you what it is. You're not going to get that on a contract. This is a contract claim.
I guess I have nothing to say other than I'd like to voice that because these summons were not presented according to the law.
What summons?
Whenever to the initial eviction, they sent
To this case?
correct.
I understand. So, okay. They're dismissing their claim.
Correct.
Okay, so what do you want me to do then?
I thought that damages were something that could be awarded, especially considering.
For what though?
That's what I'm trying to explain.
They're not doing a very good job. So tell me for what?
The stress of this eviction, which was completely erroneous to begin with, caused us to Kendra's father's memorial service. He died maybe a month before this all took place. And because the summons were sent to the old address, which they knew that we were no longer residing at, and we didn't get this notice, the summons, until after the first hearing, we were not able to attend her father's memorial service.
But she's not a party to this.
It says all other occupants, which includes her.
But she's not a party to the lease.
Yes, she was.
Yes, I was.
But even if I just don't even get your theory on this. I just don't.
Or someone's not supposed to be sent certified mail to your current address.
No. Certified?
From everything I had seen.
Why don't you read the law? I can give you a book you can read on the procedure as to how landlord-tenant cases are served. You're just making stuff up.
I went through Michigan Legal Help as directed by the court.
I didn't direct you to do anything. But you're going to tell me that says it has to be served certified?
That's what I saw, yes, sir.
Anything else you want to tell me? Because I don't even understand why this counterclaim is attempting to be maintained. I don't. The periods in time that you're claiming aren't the periods in time that they're claiming. You paid rent after each one of these time periods, right? These things that you complain about.
Correct.
All right, well, I'll ask, why'd you do that? If all of this stuff was happening, why'd you do that?
I didn't have a better option.
Anything else you want to tell me? Because you're wasting my time, your time, everybody's time. Because you're not thoroughly researching anything. You're coming in here and if you want to tell me your feelings, tell me your feelings. But don't try to think that you're going to maintain some lawsuit based upon that. Anything else? Counterclaims are dismissed. Have a good weekend. You better check yourself with slamming my stuff because otherwise I'll give you a place to stay this weekend. You understand me? You almost got to do some work. I'm just saying. Could have gone before that. Where?